Hello students, acolytes and apprentices of the Force. Welcome back to another Star Wars holocron. Before the pivotal events that led to the Emperor's downfall, the Imperial Royal Guards were stationed with unwavering vigilance in the throne room, their presence a silent testament to their unyielding dedication to Emperor Palpatine. However, as the tensions in the throne room escalated with the arrival of Luke Skywalker, Sidious issued a surprising command. The guards were to leave the room and not return unless called. This order deeply troubled the guards, stirring a sense of unease that was unfamiliar in their disciplined minds. Accustomed to being the ultimate protectors of the Emperor, the directive to withdraw and leave Palpatine seemingly unprotected against the potent threat Skywalker posed seemed ill-advised at best. The guards, though outwardly impassive, exchanged glances of concern, their faith in their Emperor's judgment momentarily shaken by what they perceived as a strategic misstep in leaving such a powerful Sith Lord without his guardians. In the aftermath of the Battle of Endor, the Imperial Royal Guards found themselves navigating the shards of an empire without its Emperor. The usually stoic and disciplined guards were left reeling from the unexpected events in the throne room, struggling to comprehend the magnitude of their loss and the implications it carried for the galaxy. The guards, known for their unwavering loyalty and formidable presence, had always been more than mere protectors. They were the silent witnesses to the darkest secrets of the Empire. Stationed outside the throne room during the final confrontation between Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and Luke Skywalker, the guards were left to piece together the chaos from muffled sounds of battle and the foreboding silence that followed. When the doors finally opened, the guards were met not with the victorious Emperor they served, but a scene of devastation. The throne room, once a place of absolute power and dark majesty, was now a tomb. Emperor Palpatine was dead. As the guards stepped into the throne room, the weight of their ornate armor felt heavier with each step. The room, still echoing with the power struggles of its last moments, was a stark contrast to the order and control it once represented. The guards moved through the debris, their red robes no longer symbols of fear, but of a fallen empire. The realization that Vader had turned against the Emperor shattered their perception of the invincible empire they served. The guards, trained to suppress emotion and personal attachment, found themselves grappling with a profound sense of disillusionment. Their purpose, once clear and defined by the will of Palpatine, was now as fragmented as the remnants of the Death Star floating in the space outside. One guard, known among his peers for his particularly fervent devotion to the Emperor, stood silently before the scorched throne. The smouldering remains spoke silently of the fierce battle that had taken place, a battle that ended the Sith rule. This guard, whose identity had been forged in the shadows of the Empire's might, felt the foundations of his world crumble. He was trained to die for the Emperor if necessary, but he was not prepared to live in a galaxy where his lord was no more. As the guards prepared to leave the remnants of the throne room, they were not just leaving a physical space, but also abandoning the ideology that had defined their existence. The walk back to their quarters was one of introspection and quiet resignation. Discussions of loyalty and duty were replaced with a heavy silence, each man lost in his thoughts, pondering what place, if any, they might have in a new galaxy where the Sith no longer ruled. In the days that followed, the Imperial Royal Guards disbanded. Some sought to escape the inevitable fall of the remaining Imperial factions, while others went into hiding or sought redemption by aiding those they had once oppressed. The guard who had stood before the throne left his armor behind, a final symbolic gesture of shedding his past. He ventured into the galaxy as a man without a master, a ghost from an empire that was as ephemeral as the ideals it was built upon. This story of the Royal Guards, in the wake of the Empire's collapse, is a tale of lost purpose and the search for identity in the ruins of order. It serves as a poignant reminder of the personal and collective impact of the Empire's fall on those who were once its most loyal servants.